Hi, boys and girls. This is Miss Cranford, and I'm going to read to you today the story Love and Roast Chicken, a Trickster Tale from the Andes Mountains. Some of you might know that Trickster Tales are my favorite stories to read, and I'm excited to share this story with you. It's written and illustrated by Barbara Knudsen. One day, in the high Andes Mountains, Kai the guinea pig was climbing up and down the paths looking for something to eat. But just as he opened his mouth to take a bite of the tender sweet grass, Kai saw Tio Antonio the fox coming over the rocks right in front of him, and there was no time to hide. Kai thought fast, and he squeezed under the edge of a great rock and pressed up with his arms. "Aha! Dinner!" snarled Fox, ready to pounce. "Tio Antonio!" cried Kai. "Haven't you heard? The sky is falling." "Nonsense!" growled Tio Antonio, but he couldn't help looking up. "It looks the same as always." "That is because I am holding it up with this rock," said Kai. "I have been here all day, and I need to go to the bathroom. Please, will you hold the rock for just a moment?" Fox looked up again. It would be terrible if the sky fell. He crouched under the rock and pushed up with his front legs. "Don't let go," warned Kai, "or we will all be squashed flat." He disappeared behind some bushes and scurried off to look for more food. By sunset, Tio Antonio couldn't hold his arms up any longer. "I have to let go, even if the sky falls." He ducked and let go. Nothing happened. The rock and the sky stayed where they had always been. "Oh, I'll get that guinea pig," barked Fox, and he bounded down the trail. Well, Kai had just found another patch of sweet grass when he saw Fox. Instantly, he started digging into the side of the hill. "This time I've got you," said Tio Antonio, and he grabbed Kai's leg. "Amigo mio!" yelled Kai. "Don't you know the world is ending tonight in a rain of fire? Help me dig a safe den." "I'm not going to believe you this time," declared Fox. "All right," said Guinea Pig. "Don't blame me when your whiskers are on fire." Fox trembled. What if this were true? He shoved Kai aside and crawled into the dugout hole. "Well then, this den is for me, compadre. Go dig your own." Kai sighed. "Está bien. I'll even pile some rocks in front of the door to keep you safe from sparks. When the world ends, remember I was your last friend." Tio Antonio huddled at the back of the den and waited. The end of the world. No more dancing by moonlight with the village girls. No more chicken dinners from the farmer's flock. But could this just be another trick? He peered through the rocks covering the entrance. Fuego! Flames crackled and smoked on the other side. What a good thing he was safe! When morning came at last, the flames were gone. Tio Antonio pushed away the rocks to see what the end of the world looked like. And the sun was shining. A condor was soaring over the mountains, and down in the valley, Florinda, the farmer's daughter, was planting potatoes. In front of Fox's den lay a pile of ashes from Kai's guinea pig's fire. "Kai," howled Fox, "next time I will eat you on the spot." Look how cute he looks. But Kai had a plan. "I'm going where there's plenty of food and someone who always chases Fox away." He decided to put on a hat and a poncho and he went down the mountain to knock on the farmer's door. "Buenos dias, Popeye," said Kai. "Need any help with the alfalfa?" "What a small man," thought the farmer, "but I do need help." "Bueno," he said, "you can start right away." All day, Kai helped Florinda weed and hoe and water the fields. But all night he feasted on fresh alfalfa. All this food and no fox in sight. "I'm going to stay here the rest of my life," he decided. By the third day, the farmer noticed something was wrong. "Who is stealing all my alfalfa?" he wondered. "I'd better make it look like someone is guarding the field." So he shaped a little person out of clay and covered it with sticky sap from the eucalyptus tree. He propped it up in the field and went to bed. In the middle of the night, Kai crept out for a snack, but someone had gotten there before him. "Buenas noches! Are you a friend of Florinda's?" he said. The visitor said nothing. "I said hello." Kai reached out to shake her hand, and his paw stuck. "Oh ho ho! You want to hold my hand," said Kai, and he patted her on the shoulder with his other paw, but that one stuck too. "Caramba, let go," Guinea Pig said. "If you don't, I'll kick you." But the person didn't say a word, and she didn't let go. And Kai kicked hard with his right foot, which stuck. Then he kicked with his left foot, and that stuck too. "How rude," he cried. "Let me go, or I will hit you with my head." But when he did that, his head stuck too. "Let me go," shouted Kai so loudly that the farmer woke up and ran outside. "Que tramposo! What a rascal! You're not a farm worker, you're a guinea pig," said the farmer, "and you've been eating all my alfalfa. Well, Florinda loves to eat roast guinea pig, and tomorrow she will eat you." He pulled Kai free from the sticky gum doll. Then he tied him to the eucalyptus tree and went back to bed. Oh, it can't get any worse than this, thought Kai. But here came Tio Antonio, sneaking toward the chicken coop. "Well, well, well," said Fox. "I was looking for a chicken dinner, but here is my appetizer." And he came closer, the moonlight glinting on his sharp teeth. "Why are you tied up?" Guinea Pig gulped. Everyone wanted to eat him. "Oh, Tio Antonio," he gasped, thinking fast. "It is all because of love and roast chicken." Fox perked up his ears. "Those are my favorite subjects." Kai put his paw over his heart. "Do you know the farmer's daughter, Florinda? Well, she wants to marry me, but the trouble is, she eats chicken. Ugh, every day. Can you imagine?" Fox could imagine it. "But I am a vegetarian," declared Kai. "They have tied me up until I promise to marry Florinda and eat big plates of roast chicken every day. What am I going to do?" "Pobrecito," said Tio Antonio, licking his lips. "I hate to see you suffer. It will be a hard life for me, but just to help you, I will take your place." "Really?" said Kai. "You are very kind." So Fox untied Kai, then Kai tied Tio Antonio to the tree and slipped back into the alfalfa field for one last feast. The next morning, the farmer came out to untie his dinner, and to his surprise, he found a fox. "What now? Another disguise? The farmer picked up a stick. Oh no, Popeye, don't hit me, said Tio Antonio. I promise to eat one of your chickens every day of the year. Como? Cried the farmer. Of course, Popeye, Tio Antonio added quickly. I also plan to marry your daughter. Como? Spat the farmer. He raised the stick over his head as fast as he could. Tio Antonio explained what Kai had said. Oh, you believed a story like that? How foolish! The farmer laughed until tears ran down his cheeks. Que ridiculo! While the farmer laughed, Fox bit clean through the rope and scrambled over the field wall. Kai! He howled as he ran. You will never trick me again! And just to make sure that was true, he stayed away from Kai for a long, long time. And that's the end of our story. Here's a map of South America, and here's Peru. It's where the story takes place. I had to look up how to pronounce some of the words back here, and this is one of my favorite stories. He's just adorable, and I've enjoyed sharing the story with you. You can leave comments underneath if you joined me through Google Classroom, if you just clicked on a link. Thanks for listening, and I'll have new stories, a couple of new stories every week. Can't wait to see you guys again. Bye.